To our coverage of the coronavirus pandemic, we now know more than 6.6 million Americans filed for unemployment benefits last week alone. The U.S. economy lost more than 700,000 jobs in March. All of this is raising questions about unemployment and your rights. Joining us now live to answer some of those questions is attorney Marc Mercier. Marc, good to see you here with the program. You are with Beck Elder Gill Firm. That's in Manchester. Thanks for being with us on this Friday night.
Beck and Elder Gill in Manchester.
Good enough. All right. Thank you, sir, for being with us. You specialize in employment law. So to begin off, walk us through the eligibility for unemployment, what that situation looks like right now.
Well, under the new federal statute, the eligibility for unemployment has been expanded greatly to include a whole class of people who previously would not have been covered. That includes the self-employed, independent contractors, gig workers, contract workers, people whose benefits have already been used up, individuals who haven't worked long enough. So the Congress really did a great job in expanding the group of people that can be covered in this moment of crisis.
There's a backlog, of course, in processing all these unemployment claims. In fact, the state has to hire more people to handle just the demand right now. How will that impact when people will actually get a check?
Well, all I can say is that people have to be patient. The system was never designed to handle this type of volume. The governor earlier this week gave a press conference in which he indicated that the delay, unfortunately, is about 5 weeks at this point. The good news is that the benefits are retroactive to the time of unemployment, but people are really going to have to make arrangements to budget and to live while they're waiting for this money to come through, because there's going to be a delay. It's inevitable.
What about people who are working, but they're afraid they might get sick on the job, and so they don't want to work? Are there any protections for them?
Yes, this statute has some new language that says that an individual can quit their job if it's directly due to COVID-19. And the United States Department of Labor has put out some recent guidance that says that if you've got a reasonable risk of exposure or infection, you can quit. That takes into account things like a person's susceptibility to COVID-19 and whether or not they can maintain social distancing in the workplace. I think it's a good idea for people to have a recommendation from their physician in order to navigate through the unemployment system if they're going to quit because of a fear based upon exposure. But the system is designed now to be more flexible and sensitive to that issue.
Does a small business owner who shuts his or her business down during the pandemic, does that person qualify for unemployment benefits?
It's unclear as to whether or not they're going to qualify. If they're considered self-employed, they're supposed to be. There are still questions about how they're going to prove their income, but they should file anyway. And as I said, the guidance now is that the system is going to be flexible in allowing self-employed individuals who shut their businesses down, so they should file anyway.
Marc Mercier, we appreciate you joining us tonight. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
And stay safe.
Same to you, Dennis.
As those unemployment numbers keep inching up and up, gas